That was pretty
All right.
good.
That was a solid one.
That was not good on my end. That was like a second off.
It looked good on my end.
Joe has bad Texas winter internet, dude. It's not our fault.
Yeah.
Dude, friggin' lick my balls. Anyways, welcome to the BD's Palace.
Welcome back.
I'm gonna host it this time since our last host had a little bit of a oopsies.
What about last week, Joe? What happened last week?
Yeah.
Hey,
So does that mean
listen.
it's my turn?
Actually, yeah, it would be Matt's turn.
Fuck,
Then.
why did I say that?
Haha, dumbass.
All right.
Start the pod.
Welcome back. We have been on a very long hiatus. We are sorry about that. Deeply sorry. We had a decent amount of people consistently watching us, which we very, 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 very much appreciate. So, if you could, very please, get back on that train, because we're going to get back on our train. So, anyway.
Like that police officer.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what you're referencing, but we're going to
You don't know what I'm referencing?
Nope. I'm Matt.
No.
I do.
Matt.
Okay.
I'm Matt. What's your guys' names?
I'm Logan, and I'm going to say
I'm
it first because I'm the second mic on the podcast, whereas the next guy, he's going to introduce himself. He's the third mic. So just keep that in mind while you watch.
You know, I don't think I would. They're gonna guess.
So, what's your name?
I don't know. So, boys, what have we been up to?
What's your fucking name, third mic?
Yeah, dude.
Mike?
What's up?
It's Joe. Hi, I'm Joe.
Yeah, that's Joe.
You know, one may say the backbone of the palace. I'm like the walls.
The new backbone? You are the replacement backbone.
To who?
Logan.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, wait, I'm downgraded? I got downgraded? I edited it for all the episodes, and now I'm just chopped
I
liver.
didn't mean it as a downgrade. I meant
No,
Joe to be a downgrade.
No, but I like that
What?
too, at
I'm
the same
kidding.
time.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Anyways. This is the Palace. Welcome to the Palace.
What episode is this?
9. 8.
9?
No, we're episode 8. We're episode 8.
We're episode 8. Welcome
Episode
to episode
8.
8.
Episode 8-1.
Or season 2, episode 1.
Yeah. We're going to go with episode 8.
Episode 8. Okay.
So, we're going to talk about why we have been away for so long. One of the reasons is this major hurricane we have, known as Hurricane Ian, that hit our area, our general area. And Joe decided to skeet, bang, bang, get out of Dodge, and left us while I came back from Jersey. I just want to call him out on this real quick.
Hey,
No,
fine.
Joe runs from danger, whereas Matt comes back to the danger with gasoline for everybody who needs it.
I ran, and let's not forget our
Hey,
buddy
hey, hey.
Joe actually got some of that gasoline.
I did
before
get
he
some
left.
gas from you because I could not have used my father's power to get gasoline.
And
from
You
the police
took it and
station
ran,
anymore.
by the way.
Yeah,
I did.
I don't believe I
No, we
charged
filled it
you.
back up.
Actually, no. Ron made me charge you.
Which is fine. It's
Yes.
a dire need.
I would.
Gasoline is a hot commodity. That's called liquid gold.
But let's
during
not
the
get
times of
sidetracked.
Ian.
I still have to call you out on the fact that you left when it was Joe's idea to everybody come to Florida, and
But everybody
have a
is you,
podcast.
and you had prior reasons to come to Florida. Don't
Well,
make me think that like I
well,
used
I
my
came.
little boyish charm to get
But
you
I
back
came.
over here.
But I
Boyish charm, dude.
Matt,
came.
you've came every day. All right,
I do.
nothing's different.
But I came for you.
That's sweet. That should be a poem. That's like the next Hallmark card.
I do. I
Came
do.
for you.
I came for you.
And
That is a nice
you open up
ringtone.
the thing and a little tissue shoots out.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty cute.
we're getting sidetracked again. So Joe, I don't know why you left us, but
Because I had a pretty stellar opportunity. I
I
had no.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
But
I know you guys are just goofing.
but
Oh, I'm dead serious. I don't know why
I
you
know.
thought that.
I don't know. You seemed to like Texas when you came with me.
Dude, yeah, because that was the other thing. What the hurricane did the first little punch to us, and then the second punch was Joe having to move to Texas. Not in a bad way, but, life shit comes first. And I was
Right.
lucky enough to ride over there with the rest of them, and it was cool.
Yeah.
yeah.
I got a pretty stellar opportunity, so I decided to come over here. with my brother and his girlfriend.
Yeah, Joe's a part-time day trader.
Yeah, we don't have to say that. I'm his assistant. So, I do that. I get paid. I get paid all right. I work
He does
from
due
home.
diligence on different companies.
Yeah, I work from home now, so I've partaken in streaming, and hopefully, since all the boys have, Logan's with the school, but he's pretty much caught up. And
Ahead,
he's past
in fact.
caught up. He's ahead. That's how good he is.
That's right,
and,
dude.
And Matt's finally settled back into Florida, and he's gotten himself a job.
Yep, I'm a pool boy.
And
coming to a pool near you.
that's right.
Don't let the Pawn Stars
MILFs,
mustache fool you guys. He's
Yeah,
cleaning
dude.
pools. And
Yeah.
he's doing a good job
Single
at
MILFs, look
Sometimes I use it as a brush to get the algae off the side of the pool.
it.
Dude, that's actually pretty smart.
Yeah, yeah.
To cut back on some supplies.
I mean,
Then he can bleach it, and then he can
it's
look
kind of
really cool.
it's like growing money on your face.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know.
All you need is a strong breaststroke, and it can
That's
print.
it. That's it.
You just need some strong breast.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm a pool boy. I
Sorry.
restock your chlorine and fix your pumps. Keep
By the
your
way,
sucking
you can
and-
buy a pool route for like $30,000 in our area.
What?
Yeah, if you save enough, dude, you could literally just scale up to having your own business. Once you
don't-
know enough,
I don't think I wanna like do pools all
dude.
the time. It would be
I'm-
kind of cool, but
I agree with you on that, but
I don't
I'm
know
just
where-
saying, dude. There's opportunities in the pool world too. Don't let anyone
I'm
fool
alright
you.
with getting paid and not having to deal with all the overhead.
True.
Yeah.
Good point.
So, but yeah, pool boy Joe is an assistant. Logan goes
I'm an
to
assistant.
school, and it's just three dudes making a podcast.
That's what we do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we're gonna pretty much go over why we left.
And why
we
we're
didn't-
back.
We didn't. We didn't.
And why we're
leave.
back.
We didn't leave.
Yeah. I left.
Yeah,
I left.
Joe
and,
left.
and
Joe left.
Matt came, and
I
Logan
came.
stayed.
Yeah.
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 But, yeah, who do you want to start off with? Are we going with me? I mean, I can't really explain what was going on,
Yeah,
but I mean,
Is there any
guy-
further detail you'd like to assess?
because you did have the
Mm.
biggest change, so you do kind of
I
get to
did.
go first.
Yeah. I don't know. We could talk about like the whole trip in general. Little sweet baby boy Logan came with me to help with the move.
Primarily because I know how to drive stick, dude. And one of the cars
Yeah.
involved was a stick shift, fancy Mustang.
Very beefy Mustang. So Logan had some fun driving that across,
I
halfway
did.
across the country. And we, little bit. It took us like what, 2 days to get there.
2.5 if you
2.5?
want to be really specific, but yeah,
I
it
don't
wasn't
really-
it wasn't that bad.
I don't remember the trip that much. I remember us stopping at. Did we stop anywhere else other than Tallahassee? Like, other like to stay the night? Like, we only stayed one night. Somewhere,
Yeah, no,
and then
we
just
stayed in
drove all day.
Tallahassee and then just made it the rest of the way through
'Cause,
Iron
like,
Grit and Will.
Yeah, that
Did
was
you
like
guys, Did
uh-huh.
you guys try any food chains on your way? Like food chains?
We had
we
one
first
once we
got-
got there.
Yeah, when we
stuff that
first
you
got
haven't
there, I do want to say one thing. I tried something last night after I was there. I streamed, by the way. Well, I'll put links to everybody's streams and stuff in the description. We're gonna.
I
at least
primarily
I'm gonna
just
try-
go on Joe's stream and hang out there. If you
Yeah.
guys want to.
But I'm gonna try to make it more of a consistent thing to stream. But I had a place called Hawaiian Bros, and I don't know how big of a chain that is.
Never
But
heard
it
of
is, it is fucking delicious. It is like one of my favorite kind of like fast food joints now.
Really?
And it's just like you get like it's like mainly pork, rice, and like macaroni salad.
Yeah, boy.
But that shit, it's
That
like
sounds good.
all right. So y'all might understand. At the mall, where our local mall. Do you guys remember like the Japanese place that was in there?
Yeah.
With the guy handing out free samples all day?
Yeah,
Yes,
you know
'cause I
that
took 3 of
chicken.
them.
You know the bomb ass chicken
Yeah.
that they sold there.
Dude, yes, I
So
do.
it's like that, but times 10.
Oh.
And it's like a sweet teriyaki chicken that's like so succulent and juicy, and it pairs so well with the rice and mac. I honestly kind of mix it all up into one thing like a dirty bitch. And I eat
Yeah,
all
that's
that.
what you're supposed to do, dude.
Dude, and it is by far one of the best like chain fast like food places. Like,
Dude,
I don't-
Hawaiian food's different. I had
Yeah.
a nice little Hawaiian spot right next to this GameStop and this really good donut shop I had back in Santa Monica. on fucking Pico and Lincoln, dude. You would have a GameStop, you'd have a Donut King, you would have fucking Tommy Number 5 famous chili dogs, and then this beautiful Hawaiian fast food shop. It was kind of like a Panda Express. And dude, the brisket there, every meat they did, it was just like the most sweet, succulent, beautiful, tender little thing.
What was
You got it
the
with
place
rice and a
called?
veggie.
Are you sure it's not Hawaiian Bros?
It very
That
well could be
seems-
Hawaiian Bros. I was a little kid, so I don't really remember the name.
Okay.
I think it's since gone out of business. Most real estate there it gets like bought up by big
Bought out,
companies, so
yeah.
little chains like that
Gentrification.
don't really stay.
Yeah.
Dude, no, literally that famous like chili dog chili burger spot, Tommy Number 5, it literally got replaced by a Starbucks. Like that's what happens.
Oh,
Yeah, it
that's
sucks.
that's awful.
It was an icon.
Yeah. I mean, me and Logan tried. I tried for the first time. I think Logan had before. We had like Whataburger, Jack
Raising
in the
Cane's.
Box, Raising Cane's.
I wanna
is a
try.
Raising
fucking
Cane's is
game
the
changer.
spot. That's the best one. That
That's a
impresses
game
people the
changer.
most.
I want to try.
Like honestly, fuck Zaxby's, fuck Popeyes.
No,
fuck
for real.
Chick-fil-A, Raising Cane's. All
Literally,
Chick-fil-A's overrated.
Chick-fil-A's good, but yeah, it is overrated at the same time somehow.
Nah. I eat Chick-fil-A still. I get it, but I'd rather prefer Popeyes over Chick-fil-A.
I would
Dude.
get Chick-fil-A over Popeyes, 100%.
The Popeye sandwich is undefeatable, and the sides
Yeah.
you can get at Popeyes are way better too. Red beans
I'm
and
gonna be
rice,
brutally
like, yeah,
honest.
over.
Red beans and rice.
The Popeyes
Beignets.
chicken sandwich was okay.
What?
It was better than Chick-fil-A sandwich
yeah,
though.
way better than Chick-fil-A.
Way
I-
beefier, way
I
more
go-
crisp on the crust.
I'm not a big chicken guy. I like a nice thin cutlet.
Mm.
Oh wow!
Yeah, but Chick-fil-A,
I like
it's
a
like
nice
it's
thin
so
cutlet.
thin that it's dry all the time.
Well,
and like you get a little bit of dill
I had
on
a
there, and that's like
grill.
the only
Bro,
seasoning.
that's the
I'd
thing.
get the
Chick-fil-A
grill.
is marinated in pickle juice, so it's the saltiest chicken fast food chain, and it's also the driest somehow. Just for the
Yeah.
record.
Well,
Yeah.
there's a bunch of salt in it.
Yeah, but like
Yeah, but
Popeyes
salt and moisture are
grinds
not
it
mutually
properly.
exclusive.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not a big hunky chicken guy. I like a
well,
nice,
you're a big honky, all right?
Ooh. And are you a chicken?
Huh?
Your watch.
You go, bop, bop,
No,
bop,
my
and
watch is
you-
a kitty
you
cat,
peck its
dude.
seeds on the ground.
Here we go again.
Dude, every time I look at it, I can only see an owl.
I'm going with the
It's
chicken.
just like,
It's like a
I don't
black-
get how that's a cat,
black
really.
That's a little kitty cat, dude.
black rooster.
I just think the camera's not doing it justice.
Post down
Yeah,
in the
probably.
comments.
Post down in the comments what that looks like.
Yeah.
It's like one of those.
let
What are
us
the?
Oh, he's taking
What are
your
the things
advice,
where you
Joe.
go and look at the? Yeah,
Joe, he's
he's
taking
finally
your
taking it
advice.
off. And Logan, do you want to just disclose how much you paid for that little bad boy?
It kind of looks
Because I
like
don't
a
even
bear.
know. I just know you said you got it at an auction.
I paid $2.35, and
Oh,
in
hell yeah.
addition, I got a second watch. Look at this.
Oh, I didn't know about the second one. Yo, the Winnie the Pooh one's fire.
Pooh.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So
That
you
one
could
goes
say it was
hard.
a bargain.
You should have
You
showed
should-
off that one
You
first.
you should wear the Winnie
Kitty
the
cat
Pooh
watch is way
tomorrow.
better, dude. I don't know if you guys are cultured, but green and gold is kind of like a wealthy combo. And with the color matching cat on the inside, with I don't know if you can see it, but the minute hand is a little mouse.
I did
It's
not-
it's really
I did
quite
not see
a
that.
nice piece of hardware. So
Does
you know.
that watch work?
No, I have to get a new battery in both of them. I'm
Okay,
probably gonna
'cause
get
I
rid
was
of the
like, I don't think-
Winnie the Pooh watch.
So wearing it
I was
is
gonna say I don't
completely
think
irrelevant.
that thing ever changed.
You know, watches are outmoded because we have phones in our pockets, so telling the time is
Yeah.
never a problem.
Well,
Whether or not it works is
technically-
not really
technically-
that big of an issue.
Technically, a watch is a quicker way to tell the time than pulling out your phone, unless you have the phone in your hand. Because if
Sure,
you're digging into your pocket, that takes more time than just lifting up your arm. So watches
Yeah, but then you have to like
aren't
read an
irrelevant.
analog clock.
Watches are mostly irrelevant though because they save you at most like 4 seconds if you want to be really like liberal with it. So
Yeah.
yeah, they are irrelevant, but you know they
Yeah.
still do serve like a very small niche functional purpose
I
if
mean,
you
that
really
was
need
just
to
more
know
of
the
a
time at
fashion
all
accessory.
seconds of all day.
Well,
That was like literally almost just a fashion accessory. It's just a piece of jewelry on your wrist.
Exactly. I am gonna get
Which,
it
I mean,
fixed, get
I
a battery in
respect.
there, but even if I don't, it's still just a swaggy.
Yeah. That was pretty. It does go kind of hard, I will say.
It goes
For real,
stupid,
for
loco,
real.
dumb.
Yeah. It goes silly with it.
Stupid loco cuckoo pants, dude.
Dude. Oh, can I show the pot? I don't. You can see it in the corner right there. But can I show them the big spoon?
Go grab it, dude. Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
gonna go grab it. I'll grab it.
I forgot about that.
I have to.
Look at that fat ass.
Yeah, he showed the plumber's crack on stream
Like
last night, and it was
big
pretty
spoon.
audacious of him.
I wish it was a bit more like deeper, but it's not deeper.
Yeah.
You couldn't fit that much in that spoon.
Huh?
You can't fit that much in the spoon.
I mean,
You really can't. Like.
yeah, it's
like,
kind of flat.
Like, yeah. If you look like a side angle, like that's like if you had a normal spoon, like
You could probably
this
get
was
about
normal
2
size-
ounces of liquid in there.
this would be like the last pick of the spoon drawer. You know what I mean? But it's still a spoon.
I mean, for me, it would always be the last pick. Like if
I'm saying if this was normal size, like if it was the
Oh.
exact same
Oh,
but normal
yeah.
size,
Yeah.
this is the last spoon you're picking in the spoon drawer.
I got you.
But
You know what you should do? Next time you
on.
want to fucking party hard, dude, just put a bunch of vodka shots in that spoon and have people chug them out of the front.
Yeah.
like a luge.
Yeah, exactly, dude. And you'll be
Well, no, I
the
would do it
spoon
down the
bearer.
side
You'll be
like
the guy who
this,
controls
upside
the
down.
flow. But
No, you do it like this down the back because it's like angled.
that's a
So
little
it
too
acts like a funnel.
advanced.
What do you mean?
You're gonna mess that up.
No, you just take there's like a perfect divot like right there. You just set the bottle, it pours down, and then it comes out right here.
Everybody watching, if you've ever seen Joe work any type of implement, yeah, he would definitely spill that.
Yeah.
You gotta go
I-
from the front of the
I can
spoon,
attest.
dude.
I could attest.
I mean, if you've gotten 6 car accidents, like who's gonna trust you to pour liquor down the back of a spoon when you have the front right there, dude?
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna say, "Hey, man, what's your insurance rate right now, dude?" And you're gonna be like, "Hey, you're probably right. I should pour it out the front."
Hey, listen, my insurance has gone down significantly. Okay?
What? Yeah, but what significant? What is that still? Like $235 a month,
Yeah, actually, you're right on the money.
dude? You see what I'm
Good
saying?
guess.
And
I
could
pay
probably get it for
$105.
less- And I could get it
Damn,
for
bro, I'd
less
pay
now.
$135.
Perfect record and a piece of shit car. That's how
That's
I do
because
it.
Logan already drives in a big metal fucking coffin that can't go fast enough to kill him. So,
No, literally, if I floored it, I would be completely fine.
yeah. If he floored it, he's
In
going
any
slow
gear.
on residential streets. So,
No, actually, dude. Like the most I've ever taken my car to was 90 miles an hour, and even then I was like, Jesus Christ, this thing's a machine.
I think I mentioned on the podcast. Nope.
How many days did that take?
Dude, I have a sundial on my dash for measuring the 0 to 60.
I got you.
Dude, I remember, I think, like, when I knew I loved Logan's car was when Logan so graciously came and picked me up for my job because I had a flat tire.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember going to put it in the trunk or, like, the back seat, and when,
Yep.
and when I closed the trunk, like, 3 pounds of rust just fell.
Dude, literally.
and I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah, no,
And,
it's a
hey,
fun car if you don't think about, like, mortality.
Hey, but listen, she's a beaut. You know, I rode in it. She's a comfortable ride for the most. I mean, I understand, like, the no AC and stuff probably puts a damper on
You
things.
gotta do what you gotta do.
But yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
the
car.
thing about
It
a lot
runs.
of the issues with this car, I'm just too lazy to fix. Like, if I got the AC filled up with the old school compression fucking R12 or whatever, it'd be
Was
totally
that all
fine.
you need? I thought, like, your compressor was shot.
Compressor's good. I just need a fuse to get the blower working again. And, like, I don't need the
okay.
blower right now. It's winter. Anyways, dude, like, who cares?
Yeah.
I'm literally waiting for the stock market to crash, and I'm just going to buy a C6 Corvette or, like,
Do
a
you
Honda
have-
Civic or something.
Do you have automatic windows in that bad boy?
No, I mean, no, they're powered, but they're not automatic. Like, you don't just click it once and they go up. You have to hold
Well,
it the
no,
whole time.
I mean, they are powered.
They're powered, though. Yeah, and
Nice.
2 of them don't work.
Oh, the back.
There are
ones?
currently tarps on the car because it's going to rain tonight.
Oh God.
I've driven it for 2 years.
I love it.
I delivered pizzas in this for a full year, dude.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Bro.
Hey, man.
It's a fun
That's probably
car.
the best
I mean,
car
the
to deliver
transmission
pizzas
feels
in
like you're stirring a
anyways.
pot of stew, but it's, 4 speeds. You got bang for your buck
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah. Things got three speeds here, there, and gone.
Yeah, dude,
That's right.
definitely. I honked at a cop today for the first time.
You honked.
Oh
at
yeah,
him?
for what?
Yeah, he was sitting at a green left arrow at an intersection, and I was like, dude, you've been here for like 3-4
Good.
seconds. You need some reminding.
Good, honk at that bitch.
I'm surprised he
honked
didn't
him.
pull you over.
Yeah.
If you were
No,
in New
my
Jersey,
girlfriend was saying the same thing, yeah.
If you were in New Jersey, you would have got pulled over.
She's used to
100%.
Charlotte cops, so yeah, that would have been a definite
Oh, really?
talk. Yeah, she lived there for like 3-4 years, I think. 4.
Damn.
Nah, it's alright.
You know, she actually waited on the baby's table one time, and he stiffed her.
Really?
Wait,
Yeah, the baby.
in like
In Charlotte.
like Charlotte?
Yeah.
North Carolina.
Yeah, that's his hometown, dude.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the
No.
other Charlotte. My
No.
bad.
No. Not that show.
Yeah. I was like, fuck.
Post Malone.
First Post Malone, now
Yeah.
the baby? And Post
Post
Malone's
Malone's from
not
Charlotte.
from Port Charlotte. He's not.
He's not.
No, he's from Texas. He's from like Austin.
Isn't his mom?
think. His mom lives here,
That's.
but she just lives here.
Oh.
He's not from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cool that his
People
mom's
told
here.
me I looked like Post Malone for a long time. It's funny you bring him up.
I don't see it. I could only see if like you gain like 50 pounds, then maybe.
Yeah, and when people were telling me that, I was like 40 pounds lighter than I am now. So yeah, it
Yeah,
it
and
didn't make
I-
any sense, but it hurt my feelings nonetheless.
And I would have to see like your hair braided. And I really don't want to see that.
No, nobody does. Everyone's
Yeah.
told me that. Like, hey, dude, I know you've got a cool thing going on or whatever,
Dude.
but if you ever braid it, you're a fucking F slur.
I want to see you with cornrows.
Good save.
I want to see you with cornrows, dude.
I think I could pull off cornrows.
No.
Just wait.
Yes.
Just wait.
I'm going to start
No.
calling you Marshall if you do.
Let him get cornrows. Do it.
Let
and
the
then
boy
Joe.
cook.
Joe,
No,
Joe,
I'm not going to let you
Joe,
cook on
Joe,
that.
listen. I have a proposition. If he does cornrows, will you do the Ron Jeremy?
Bald with long hair?
That's not...
Oh, dude, if I do cornrows, you have to.
Yeah.
And I
Come
will get
on.
cornrows
I'd
just for
rather
the sake of the cause.
Listen.
Everybody, okay. Joe, stop talking for a second. Basically,
because you're
I've
gonna
been
like
telling
this. You're gonna
Joe-
like this. No, you shut it. You shut up. You're gonna like this. I'd rather
He dominated
do the
me.
wrong Jeremy. I'd rather do the wrong Jeremy just to prolong me not seeing you with cornrows.
Wait,
I
really?
would rather give myself bald with long hair than see you with cornrows.
I've been telling Joe for a long time he would look really cool if he had a bald top and really long sides. Like basically this, but without the hat.
Yeah.
And he's been resisting it for a long time. But if what it takes is me like threatening cornrows on him,
Hey,
I'll
guess
do
what?
it.
I'm gonna expose. I'm growing out my hair. It may not look like it, but
Dude,
it's
literally,
growing.
no, keep doing that, but just keep shaving the top, and you'll be good, and I won't get
Yeah,
don't
where
cornrows.
think
it's,
I'll
But
where
if
it's
you stop
already
doing
faded,
that, I'm gonna get
where
them.
it's already faded, just shave that.
Yeah. No.
Why?
No,
No,
yeah,
'cause it
though,
looks
because your
grosser. That's what you
hairline's
guys
dog
want.
water.
Huh?
No,
What'd you
do
say?
shave the top, I'm saying, because your hairline's dog water. So just go with long hair on the sides, dude. Because the top isn't doing you any favors.
Yeah, Joe, you're 20. What is it? 24?
Huh?
Are you 24?
He's 23,
No, I'm
dude.
23.
Oh, you're 23.
You don't even
Yeah, I'll
know him
turn
like I
24
do.
this year.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you just looked older
Bitch ass.
because I saw.
Oh,
you.
Matt, what are you, fucking 5? Because you're a little baby. Huh, little baby boy?
Dude, I just turned 21. I'm the youngest man alive, low-key.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At least
the
you
youngest
can dress
21-year-old.
No, youngest man alive.
that goes to
Youngest
Chili's
man
and gets $10 drinks when they got 2-for-1s.
Yeah, because I fucking balled on you guys, and then you left fucking right when Jared got there. So who won in the end? When I had a beautiful
Yeah.
conversation with that man in the parking lot, and you guys
Yeah,
just went to
you
buy
did.
fucking illicit kush.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
It was the craziest thing, dude. I hope Nick sees this episode. Literally, our boy Jared, he fucking came off of work immediately, dude. He was throwing these fucking crates of Miller Lite or whatever off the truck as fast as he could. And he calls us before he pulls up, and he shows up at Applebee's. And literally 10 minutes afterwards, Nick and Matt are just like, yeah, dude, I'm going to head out. I'm going to head out, dude, even though you just called me like 15 minutes ago saying you're on your way. And I didn't say like, hey, dude, don't come because I'm going to leave in 10 minutes.
To be fair, if marijuana wasn't in the question, I would have stayed.
Absolute, and I know that's the case, Matt, which is why I don't give you any guff for this. But Nick, if you're watching this, dude, you should have kicked it.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
It's all good. I just had to air that beef out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I have to sit there while they're making plans with me in the group chat, knowing I'm not in Florida, and they don't just decide like, oh hey, let's make another group chat so that Joe doesn't feel left out. You
Well,
know, Even though I did it to
left out or decided to leave, dude.
Let's just talk about who else feels left out here, Joe. I feel.
Yeah, Joe. Let's talk about
that. You left. You know,
feel left out that I
3 days after he showed up,
left
Joe.
out that you left. I was
3 days.
For three whole days, and Joe skiddly daddled.
And I came and said hi and bye.
I helped him move pine tree branches in his yard.
You did.
And gave him gas, and he left on me.
Gasoline and fucking labor.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe just decides, like, hey, you know what's worth more? Texas, dude.
I'm an opportunistic man, you know? I see it and I run.
Joe heard about the open carry law. And he said, you know what? I know where I'm supposed to belong.
I'm tired of this excuse, Joe.
I said, you know what? We're going to fucking Texas, boys. I got my open carry right here.
I don't know if anyone on the podcast saw it, but for a minute, Joe had mutton chops, and the moment after he shaved them, he walked downstairs and pulled a gun out of his jacket, and he said, yeehaw. And it felt so right that it scared me a little bit.
I did. I had, like, the scuffed Hugh Jackman kind of facial hair for a minute.
Nice mutton chops.
No, not scuffed. You look better than Hugh, bro.
They were some nice chops.
It'll come back. It'll come back. The chops will be back. I fucked up shaving. Like,
you have to do the chops and the Ron Jeremy.
Yeah. No,
That's the thing. Dude, my mustache doesn't even connect to my beard, if you even want to call it that. So the fact that you have mutton chops and you're just wasting them all day, like, it makes me angry at you on a personal level.
You could get mutton chops, too.
I can't. That's what I'm saying. I would if I could.
Your beard looking like it's coming in, you know? Yeah.
We're getting there, dude, but it's not high enough on my cheeks, dude. The mutton chops need to make an impression up front.
Keep shaving it.
Yeah, man.
That visually makes them bigger because the hairs are blunted, but it doesn't actually make it grow any quicker. This has been debunked by science.
You get those little beard rollers, whatever the fuck those things are. I think those
go to your local gas station.
The derma rollers?
Yeah.
Go to your local gas station and get some
Matt, are you about to tell me to do kratom for my beard? Because I'm not going to do it.
No, I'm telling you to get some snake oil pills.
Snake oil pills. Go buy the Chinese dick pills. It actually goes
okay, I was at Circle K the other week after a date night on the beach, and it was at Circle K on the beach too, and I saw the boner pills where it's like, dude, turbo time, $5, you get 5 pills, and I almost bought them just to see what they did.
The golden rhino.
It just gives they're literally filled with caffeine. It's just a rush of fucking energy.
No, they have more stuff than that. They got valerian, dude. They got different type of herbs inside. If I didn't have high blood pressure, I definitely would have tried them just to see what was going on. But I
don't trust that shit. I don't trust
I don't trust
buying pills.
Yeah, I'll have a cardiac arrest in my current state.
That's going to be the name of this podcast episode.
Dude, at least
the name of this podcast episode is Gas Station Boner Pills.
Dying rock hard is the fucking... That's the dream. That's
just
what
like
Elvis did. Yeah! You know what I'm saying?
That's big.
That made me so happy.
That was good.
Oh my god.
That was good.
Yeah, man. A lot's changed in the BD Palace world.
Yeah, dude.
After the
last time we spoke to these people, it was a couple weeks away from me mopping hurricane water out of my windowsills.
Yeah.
Yeah. And dude, I think I got like the luckiest out of like a lot of people.
You did.
It was pretty sweet. Like
he just kicked it with his kitty cats.
For those who were in it, they will understand. But I literally I lost power halfway through the storm was over. Like at my apartment complex, I had power till like 5 a.m. the morning it hit. And
You're
then
such
it
a
died,
lucky man.
And then it came back.
Yeah.
I had literally gotten my fancy Kush machine like 2 days ago before the hurricane hit, and like the whole time I was just like, dude, if we had a little bit of power.
Old fashioned.
Yeah. And dude, the entire time I was a big skeptic on that hurricane actually doing damage. I'm like, it's gonna be like every other hurricane. They say it's big, nothing's gonna happen, and I ate my fucking words because I saw that
dude. And you were in a great area,
Charlotte Harbor. Yeah.
You were literally in the best possible area because where I am, dude,
last...
I literally just got my ceiling and my lanai finished again.
Dude, and
it just got painted.
Nice.
I remember seeing a video on Facebook, I think, of like a place literally 2 blocks from you, and the houses were like the streets look like canals.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Like,
I literally
I'm
like the
really
day after the hurricane,
you're
I saw a guy in a fucking Jeep Wrangler go out in like foot tall waters just because he had the big tire kit on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I am so surprised on how well your house turned out because I thought like all of like that area was just going to be underwater.
Okay, here's the difference is that I have a really slopey driveway and my house is just higher than everyone else's. It helped us a lot because our fucking driveway was like halfway full of water. Like my car got soaked. I was fucking drying out the shit from the back seat for like 2 weeks after the fact.
Oh, shit.
Got
And if
flooded.
I didn't have, yeah, no, a little bit low key. Like I put tarps on the windows and they were thick, but like there's only so much you could do against those type of winds.
Yeah.
Literally, like the windows in my house were getting compromised so hard by the hurricane wind that me, my girlfriend, and my mom spent straight up 2 hours uninterrupted of just mopping the water out of the windowsills and below them into a bucket.
Did you
Just
guys
over
have
and over and
shutters?
over.
You guys have
No,
shutters?
dude, that was the thing.
Oh, jeez.
My mom was like, "Oh, dude, it's not gonna be that bad. It's not gonna be that bad." Me and my girlfriend were like, "Dude, no, we gotta like freeze water. We gotta do all this stuff." And the thing that saved us is that when I started making some money at my pizza delivery job, I was like, "Dude, I'm gonna get a Blackstone grill so I could cook steaks outside." Because my mom gets upset when I cook like a really like a hot steak on the inside of the house, just because it gets like fucking smoky and shit.
Smoky and stuff.
So I buy this
yeah.
Blackstone. I don't use it for 6 months. Hurricane Ian hits. Dude, literally every day, everyone around me is eating like cold SpaghettiOs, and I'm making
Blackstone.
hash, eggy, cheesy combos, dude, with some ham chopped up. It was amazing.
And like after hurricane, so I think I've talked about this extensively before. But my dad is a police officer, and now my brother, one of my brothers, he became a cop. He was supposed to get sworn in the day the hurricane hit, so he like unofficially was sworn in because there was a state of emergency.
They needed
So-
all the people they could have.
Yeah, exactly. They were so short staffed that they like, you know, meeting all the guys from like 10 different counties that came in, Flagler, Pensacola, like Delray, Boca Raton, places like that. All these people came in. Fucking those guys are fucking insane. Those guys, those were headhunters, like straight up. Like I even try to be like a weird like ACAB kind of guy. Those people, dead ass, were going out trying to find people to arrest, like straight up. Like
Dude,
they,
I
like,
saw
they
a
would
lot of
talk-
discourse about this.
Yeah, no, like they
Basically-
were out there for blood, essentially.
Dude, people were saying, like, yeah, you want to talk shit about these masculine men in our society. They're loud, they're proud, they're whatever. But who's really coming out here and putting in this work after a hurricane? It's the big boys in the big trucks, essentially.
Yeah,
And low-key, I couldn't argue with that, because I looked around my neighborhood, and I was like, who's cleaning up the garbage, the debris? Yeah, it's buff dudes in big trucks. And we need them to function as a society.
yeah, they come around when they do, you know.
When
That's why
they're
you need 'em.
needed.
Yeah, when they're.
And that's the thing. People
Pretty
talk shit about them when they're not needed because it's like, oh, all this extraneous masculine energy that we don't need. That it's just loud. It's interruptive.
Yeah, I want
And
to see
then
some
the moment
soy
of
boys
disaster
put
hits,
up
we
the
need 'em.
plywood on people's houses.
Exactly,
They ain't
bro.
doing that.
Dude, there's no soy boys that are driving a fucking big old lifted truck with the 4x4, diesel, and they're
There's a couple
moving
of 'em.
stuff for people.
I
who
don't.
need
Yeah,
'em.
I was gonna say.
There's
I
a
don't know. I
couple
met
of
a couple of guys that are doing
But
that.
they're way outweighed by the truck boys and the fucking the what do you call them here? Good old boys.
Good old boys.
Yeah.
That's them, dude.
That's
the-
like a step below being a Klansman. Is a good old boy.
I
I mean-
think that's a little extreme.
No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't call those people good old boys. They're just rednecks.
The Klansman?
You're a
Good.
good old boy if you're helping the people. If you're a redneck, you're still a good old boy if you're like coming out here and fucking picking up trash in your truck.
Yeah. No, they're still good people. They went and out. They did help out the community pretty much the most.
There was a
Which,
lot of
you know-
illegal dumping.
Yes, a whole bunch. I mean,
But we
Like,
needed
from-
that illegal dumping, dude. The waterways, they'll be fine. The
well, that was,
dolphins
like,
are
the
gonna
issue,
persist.
I'm
with,
not talking about the waterways. I was just talking about like debris, house debris, people putting it in empty lots and shit.
Like, yeah, they couldn't really put it anywhere. I mean, the dumps were probably filled with thousands of houses.
The lot's
And,
empty. If you're not building a house on here, like, yeah, it's good for trash.
And you got all the
That's what we
material
need it
for a house
for.
right there. You could just build one right there if you
It
wanted
do- it
to.
doesn't
You got
look-
all that wood.
Doesn't
You
look
got all that
pretty.
wood, the shingles.
Dude,
No, it
just
doesn't.
TerraCycle the materials we dump on your shit and make your house a little bit cheaper. Shut up.
I remember the couple of days I was delivering, like after the hurricane, like I'd be driving through there are certain parts where like we had to like not deliver to because like the debris was so bad, like roads blocked off and stuff like that.
I drove
just
to
driving
Joe's
through-
work to pick up a pizza. Sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt. And
No, you're
I got him high in the back.
That's
as,
right.
As we watched
Yeah,
pizza
dude,
dough,
we can
like
say that now.
month-old pizza
Yeah.
pizza dough just straining out.
Yeah. Oh my god,
of
that
the
was so
fucking
bad.
dumpster. It was
Dude,
so
that was literally the most strenuous task at my fucking pizzeria that I worked at. Is if the dough got bad, it would literally
Oh,
swell up to like triple the size. It would weigh a ton. We'd throw it in the
Yeah.
trash bag and have to fucking take it out with the rest of the shit.
Dude, and that was the thing, like, especially with Ian, all the
They didn't
produce
bag
and
'em.
everything went bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
no. And so it's like hundreds of pounds of pizza dough that just like the day after the hurricane, people were in there scooping out, throwing it in the dumpster. And trash services weren't a thing for like another 2
Yeah.
weeks after.
Yeah.
Dude,
So,
yeah,
like,
there was
that
a lot of
sat
garbage
there.
sitting around
So, like,
for like
marinating.
ever.
You walk out back and you just smell alcohol because all the yeast like eating all this shit, and it's like
Jesus.
proofing and proofing and proofing, and just this like brown gray sludge like creeping
Yup.
out
Ugh.
from the bottom of the fucking. I
Looks
was
like a
dude,
monster movie, dude. I
Yeah,
know
man,
exactly
it's like
what
the
you mean.
Blob. It's like
Have
the
you
Blob,
ever
dude.
fucking smelt dumpster mystery juice?
Oh yeah, I like
Dude.
take a big old.
That's
puff
what they
of it.
called me in high school, boy. Yeah,
Dumpster
I've smelled
juice.
that.
Dumpster mystery juice?
Yeah,
Dumpster
dog.
Fuck with it.
Miss-
DMJ?
I walk in the hall and they're like, "Hey, there goes some dumpster mystery juice."
Yo, DMJ!
Fucked up.
My homie DMJ! Free,
Hey, it's DMJ. There goes dumpster mystery juice.
free my homie DMJ!
Free DMJ, dude.
Yeah.
That's what they called King Vaughn, dude.
Yeah, man.
DMJ. Oh, Jesus.
Did you guys see any wacky
Don't
shit
shoot me.
after the hurricane?
I saw a lot of people
like
helping
any
each
like
other.
any crazy like you know occurrences or anything like that.
The craziest thing is that the guy who runs Barracuda Bills, the beautiful gas station near me, he was charging $10 a bag for ice when people really needed the ice.
Yo.
And in the moment, I didn't respect him for that. I thought that was fucked up. But low key, he made the right call. He drives a nice old model Lexus. He's got a beautiful gold Rolex on his wrist, and he owns a chain of different gas stations. And if you gotta charge $10 a bag for ice in a hurricane to sustain that type of model, you do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was just people helping people. It was a really nice display of like community.
Yeah. So I went into Port Charlotte at the Wawa like a
Okay.
couple days after it happened, and that was like one of the only places that got like the gas like got gas first. And we were out there, and me and my stepmom, we went there. We went there literally because they were the only place open, and we needed cigarettes because we're degenerates. And
Floridian.
dude, I shit you not, we were standing in a line that lasted like 2 hours, where there was like some dude sitting on the side with boxes and boxes of vapes, selling them for $40 a piece.
Jesus.
Like just like trying to
Made a
show them
killing.
out right in front of the fucking Wawa, and
That's
nobody was
outrageous.
giving him any fucking attention. People were like, "How
Good
much
for
you selling
him.
for?" People
40.
were like, "How much you selling for?" 40. Like, get the fuck out of here! They
Yeah.
fucking
If it was
walk away.
25, they still would have made a killing. Like
Oh,
that's
hell
just greedy
yeah.
of them.
Yeah, but and then
You don't buy scabs
like
like
people
that.
trying to fight because like. It was like such a fuck. There was only like 3 people working at that Wawa, and they were
Jesus.
fighting back like a mob of like 150, 200 people. They're only letting like 3 people in at a time.
Because that's
It's
the
like-
thing. Wawa's a lifeline during a hurricane like that.
Yeah.
'Cause they have hot
And-
food. They have everything.
Yeah, and, well, like they weren't even serving hot food and stuff. It's just like drinks, like they didn't have a lot of shit.
Wow.
So it's like drinks and like they had gas.
And they didn't
and,
have
like,
electricity either.
That
Yeah.
really illustrates
They
it
had
for the
backup
people though. Is that
generators.
people
Oh,
were
okay.
desperate, and whatever they could get that was hot,
Yeah.
cold, whatever, just like a certain temperature, they'd pay a premium.
Oh,
Like, luckily with my privileged ass, I could just go to any police station, and they were the first ones that were able to go into like police officers were able to,
Yeah,
like,
good
the
point.
sergeants and stuff were the first, they had first dibs on going in to grocery stores when they started opening back up,
Yeah.
like BJ's and Publix and all that.
Sam's
They were
Club,
like,
etc.
Yeah, Sam's Club. They were like, you know, hey, they were like, come in, like our opening hours are 6, get here at 5. We'll unlock the doors, you can go in and get whatever you want.
yeah.
So most mornings I would just drive into Port Charlotte and I get like bacon, eggs, sausage. Like I was
Case of
eating
chicken
like a
wings,
king.
dude.
My,
you know,
my
you have a
dad
smoke
would
right
go
there.
and like these like food trucks were set up and they give cops discounts. And my dad would always try to pay full price because he's like, listen, I appreciate what y'all are doing, but He'd rather he doesn't like to abuse the system too much. At least he does it a healthy amount, I guess, if you could call it that. But I was getting like barbecue every night and shit. Like I was feasting like a king. Yeah.
It's also the thing of just like, hey, I'm a man. I could feed my family. I bought a bunch of eggs right now. Don't give me the free stuff on the food.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's how I would feel.
Yeah. He's like, I don't want to pay, he doesn't want food for free. He'd rather pay for it because they need the money to get all the fucking food. And then fucking, dude, I'm assuming, like, I don't know if you guys had to deal with, like, the FEMA people. Fuck those guys. The National Guard, a service, appreciate it. But, like, fucking Christ, those guys are dickheads. They had no idea what the fuck they were doing. Like,
I saw a lot of bullshit about how like, they just blocked off the roads, like, willy-nilly
for, like, no fucking reason.
Well, let me tell you a story about this. Over by the Home Depot by my house, there were some cops just sitting in an intersection. When they were told to direct traffic, they just blocked off the intersection.
Yeah.
And
were those the stadies?
There were 4 state troopers that blocked off like a square, like inside of the cars, and they were having a barbecue. They were straight up barbecuing in the middle of the intersection that they were supposed to be directing.
Like I can spill some tea on like the inner workings of how the police force was doing at that time, and I'll tell you what, it was a clusterfuck.
It was a shit show.
Cause like to like humanize these people a bit, especially for like the Charlotte County cops, right? Half of those guys like lost their house.
We're gonna bleep that.
Like their wife and kids have nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Like people lost like pets, people lost family members, and they still have to go and like deal with fucking people that are like causing a scene because they're going through a time of stress.
Yeah.
And it's like it was such like a horrific. Like there was one cop that like did a traffic stop. The dude started giving him attitude. Dude started fucking screaming at the guy till the sergeant had to go pull him away because that guy was like, the guy lost his house. Same thing with the police officer. But this guy's like going off at the cop, for whatever reason. Either the guy was speeding or whatever. All the traffic lights are out, so nobody knew what the fuck to do. So traffic's a fucking nightmare. So it was like a whole culmination of things. This guy gets pulled away, he gets put on leave because he mentally cannot take what's going on right now. And there was another sergeant who literally had a mental breakdown, like right before he was supposed to clock in, and went AWOL for like 4 days.
Jesus.
God damn.
Yeah, no, like there were some people that were like really taking it toll. I mean,
it's heavy shit, dude.
My brother, like he was like, he was doing his training and stuff, and then he was working 16-hour shifts out of nowhere, making sure stopping looters and shit. There was one guy that right after the hurricane, he carved a fucking, a decent fucking chunk out of his mom's face and his uncle's hand.
Holy
Whoa.
shit.
Yeah, like right after the fucking hurricane.
What the fuck?
God
yeah,
damn.
no, like people went fucking insane. I mean, that shit happens. Stress gets to people, especially people that aren't really mentally well to begin with. And they just get fucked. They get fucked.
Dude.
A lot of these people, like, insurance companies aren't going to be paying out. Like, they're going to be fighting to pay out the full amount, especially when they're going to have to be paying, like, millions and millions of dollars worth of damages, which they're supposed to because they're a fucking insurance company. Yeah. That's what you pay them for.
Of course.
Same thing with, like, car insurance and shit. Any kind of insurance. They're going to be fucking stiffing people left and right. So these 4 people lose their fucking house, have nowhere to go, and they don't even know if they're going to have enough money to repair their fucking house.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough situation. Situation.
So people really got fucked up from this. But not me. I was cruising.
Yeah, Joe fucking ditched us. Fucking Joe.
And then right after the power went back on and everybody was kind of getting all settled, it still looked like a fucking shit show. It looked like a war zone. But at least everything was slowly... I mean, I don't even know if it's, like, normal over there again or not.
Yeah.
Like,
we're getting to that point almost.
Yeah.
The beach is looking
kind of getting there.
Yeah, you can go to the beach, but it's red tide right now.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Not hurricane shit, though.
Yeah. But how did the... Because I never went to the beach. I was terrified to go down there.
I was expecting pavilions inside the ocean, but everything held up fine. I mean, as far as I remember...
that part of like Minnesota Beach Road got washed away during like Irma or even like a bad hurricane like a couple years ago where it turned into like that one lane. I thought like that road was just gonna be non-existent at that point.
I was expecting it too. I drove down there. It was good.
And did you see those guys in Fort Myers that like nearly died because they like fucking were retards and they walked out? So like right before the hurricane, there's a lot of pictures. A lot of them went like really viral of like Charlotte Harbor, Fort Myers Harbor, where there was no water because the hurricane pulled everything out of the bays.
Yeah.
So people were like going and walking on the fucking seabeds.
Yeah, that's
because there's no fucking water.
And they got stuck.
And like 3 guys in fucking Fort Myers are like at the Fort Myers pier, and they get fucking slammed against the pier and the seawalls because all the waves started coming back in. And it's like, hey, when they tell you don't go out in those fucking places, even though it's shallow, don't go out there.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna fucking die. Luckily, those guys didn't die. They were able to get out of there before it got real bad.
Yeah, right.
But like, people are just fucking stupid, man.
There were a lot of people doing crazy shit like that.
Yeah.
I had the cameras pulled up for like the main beach where we're at, and like a couple other ones, like a harbor here and there, and there were people like walking their dog up and down the beach like at peak fucking hurricane onset, and it was like, dude, if you die, your dog dies, like no one's gonna care. Everyone's gonna be like, yeah, dumbass, that's what you deserve.
Pretty much.
What are you doing? Leave.
Did you see the guy that was riding his bike with the goggles like during the hurricane?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I caught it.
Yeah, on like national TV, he rode behind the fucking reporters and shit. Yeah. Now that's
it's like,
funny.
I got being a daredevil.
That guy will die for a bit.
If you have goggles on, you can get away with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But dude, come on.
Well, the goggles is safety. The more safety you have, the more you can get away with.
Yeah, the more people
wasn't
are
he
like, hey,
wearing
you know what,
nothing
you
else
prepared.
though?
Yeah, right. Like, I mean, people are like, okay, he did it safely.
Yeah.
If he dies, like, yeah, that's just nature, dude.
Yeah, it was meant to be. It was meant to be.
Yeah, dude, these fucking people just became fucking idiots out there. I feel bad for a lot of the guys out there, you know. Whoever lost their house, lost their place. I mean, I was gonna say I lost my apartment. I really didn't. The apartment really held up. It was fine. It was funny because my rent like ended the day the hurricane hit, and then they tried to charge me an extra $300 because the hurricane was there, and I overstayed my lease.
Jesus.
Yeah, and I was like, hey, you guys can go actually fuck yourself, because that's bullshit.
Yeah.
And like, I felt bad because I've never seen my dad more serious in his life. There's like one other time, but when the hurricane was coming. And we're like, yeah, we're just going to stay here. My dad's like, you can't fucking stay here. He's like, there's a possibility this house is going to be fucking underwater. And I know that, like, talking to my stepmom, because I was telling him I'm going back to my apartment. I was like, it's 2 stories. I don't have to worry about flooding. Right. It's in it's in, like, the furthest evacuation zone.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's a pretty set spot to hunker down. And I had the apartment for, like, that day. So I was like, fuck it. What are they going to do? Try to evict me during the hurricane?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, so... Got there, my dad's like, there's like a strong possibility that this whole house is going to be underwater. And he's like, I know you're not going to be able to break the fucking ceiling to get out of the roof with a 180-pound dog. Like, that's not possible.
That giant.
Yeah, and I had to drag that big fucker up 2 flights of stairs.
Jesus Christ.
Because he doesn't know how stairs work.
Oh my God.
So I had to like fight. And the poor guy would not piss or shit for 2 days.
Really?
Because he was so housebroken.
Jesus.
And like we tried to like take him out onto like there's like a breezeway.
Uh-huh.
And just like, dude, just fucking pee there. I'll grab a bucket of water and wash it down. Like he would not go.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Poor guy.
I felt so bad.
He was
for
dedicated
him,
though.
Yeah, man. Good old Henry, big man.
Yeah. Dude's a slobber house.
Yeah, dude. Good way to put it.
Yeah, man.
Just a slobber generator. That's all he does is generate slobber.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's house took a pretty decent toll. I mean, I saw, Matt's parents' house, their pool cage was fucking...
It's not
destroyed.
too bad.
Well, and
we lost some screen. Our fence was everywhere, but we only ended up losing like 8 panels of fencing. We didn't get any damage to the house. We were pretty scot-free. We just were out of power for a little while, but we had the camper, so we stayed in the camper with the generator and air conditioning and all that fun jazz.
Yeah, boom. Oh, AC during the hurricane must have been heaven.
We had
I took a shower every night.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
you lucky duck, dude.
Yeah.
I went like a
I didn't
week
even
without
have
one.
that,
It was nice.
dude. What's it called? We had like, speaking of generators, we had like an issue with like trying to get one because we have like a 25-year-old generator that like
Yeah.
would stop just randomly because
Oh my
it's so
gosh.
fucking old, and like my dad tried like carb cleaner and shit like that, but you can't really get a whole bunch of shit like right after a hurricane. Nothing's open, and plus everybody's buying everything.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah, dude.
there's only so much you can do with your police power, but yeah, we saw one at like O'Reilly's that was for sale, and it was $300. So it's like, okay, good price for a generator. By the time
Yeah, dude.
20 minutes after we saw that listing and they went to go drive up there, the generator
Was
somehow
bad.
got marked up to $700.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
Yeah, in O'Reilly's, marking up generators during a
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
state of emergency.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. You know how fucked up that is? And
People gotta make
luckily-
a buck, dude.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
I don't think that's...
Price gouging.
shouldn't be
Price
legal.
gouging isn't legal.
Yeah.
It's
That's
not.
like, that
Yeah.
should... Yeah, that they shouldn't have got away with that. And somebody
But
bought that fucking generator.
it's also like rent control. That shit shouldn't be like that shit should be enforced everywhere. Florida doesn't have rent control. They can raise your rent
Yeah,
as
dude.
much as they please. My sister got
I
her
mean-
rent raised $1,000, and she had to move out.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dude, in
Be-
Santa Monica, where I
this
used to
was before
live.
the hurricane, and then after the hurricane. Sorry for interrupting you, Logan.
No, you're good.
But the her rent after the hurricane in a new place raised $800 again, so she had to move again.
Jesus fucking Christ.
At least in
Dude,
Jersey they have rent control.
In Santa Monica, where I used to live, the rent control was so fucking good that for my entire childhood, until I was like 12
Yeah.
years old, I lived in a property like 5 blocks from the beach, and we paid $600 a month. And this
Yeah.
was literally like the main drag in Santa Monica, where shit's
Oh, shit.
expensive.
That's
So yeah,
like-
seeing Florida rent prices is just kind of horrifying.
Dude,
Yeah.
I was looking for places. I found a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 687 square feet. They wanted $3,000 a month.
Holy
Yeah,
fuck!
where? Like, without too much doxing info, but like
In-
where, roughly?
In like our town, not anywhere special.
Well, that's like I saw, like, when I was, because, like, so, the reason why I moved out of my apartment to begin with anyways was because they just kept slowly, steadily increasing the rent after we
Yeah.
were there for 2 years. It was, like, it was still somewhat manageable, but me and Jared decided, like, hey, listen, it's better for us to probably just, like, either find our own places to live or move back in with our parents to save some more money. It's
Yeah.
better, for what we did. My money was kind of losing, some pace because people didn't want Domino's anymore because I kept ordering it during the fucking pandemic. So
Right.
Yeah.
it made more sense to move back. So, but when I was looking for places, because I really didn't want to move back into my parents' house, love you to death. I don't think they watch this. I hope they don't. But I really didn't want to move back in. That was just like something. I was like, it feels like you lose. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like you move
How do you
out.
think I feel?
Yeah, Matt understands firsthand. It's like it's
I was
like
in a different state, and then I came
yeah.
back, and now I'm in a room in my
Yeah.
parents' house.
Yeah, so it's like, it kind of feels like defeat, but it's like, you found that. I found a room in a double-wide trailer with no privacy, really, for $1,000 a month.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's, like, insane. Like, nobody should charge that much. Your trailer itself costs $1,800.
The little house, or the
Like-
trap house that my mom had,
Yeah.
fucking duplex, was $800 a month. $800.
Dude, people
Yeah.
would kill for that rent right now.
Like,
Yeah.
It was a 2-bed,
You can't
2
find
bath,
anything less than
probably, like,
$1,000.
at least 1,000 square feet, and it had a lanai, and a
Insane.
yard.
Hell, I would have
and a
rather moved
garage.
into that than my apartment.
Insane.
Yeah. That's like, that was like a good setup. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, that was
There,
great.
there's a lot of good memories in that duplex.
Oh my gosh, too
But-
many, too many.
But it seems like, you guys kind of lucked out the house that you guys are in now. It's a nice place.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not
Yeah.
bad. I like it.
But
I like it. Ron's good to me.
yeah, Ron's good people. Ron's a cool guy.
Yeah.
But
He's a trooper.
he is a trooper.
But anything else you guys got?
I don't know. Well, what were other? Did we do any other endeavors in Texas? I don't really remember too much.
Not.
It was basically just setting up the apartment.
You saw your
honestly.
first snowfall yesterday, Joe.
Oh yeah, I saw my first snow. It
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
like
you had a
real
magical
snow.
moment.
Wasn't. I mean, it was real snow. I guess I don't know what classifies real snow or not. It's like flurries, like slush. But like I've never seen ice fall from the sky, and that was really cool.
Yeah.
And I got soaked because I didn't understand how snow worked.
Yeah, it gets you wet once it
Yeah.
thaws out.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it, like
dude.
the thing was like any place that like metal or like the actual dirt would cover in snow, but the roads would just immediately like thaw out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it just like I had a feeling that the morning was just there were probably 70 car accidents because there was so much ice on the fucking road.
Yeah,
But-
definitely.
A lot of black ice.
Yeah, what?
Black ice?
Oh, okay. I thought you said
It's-
something else.
No, a lot of black ice.
Yeah,
That's a real
Okay.
thing. It's not.
it is. I've heard of black ice.
it's
You know?
called black ice because it usually happens over asphalt and you can't see it. So
Yeah.
they call it black ice.
Okay. Yeah.
There's
Thank
your,
you for the info,
There's your
Matt.
science lesson today.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's science. That's more, but whatever. I don't
That
care.
is science.
Definitely science.
Science.
Yeah.
Science, man. Science rules.
Wouldn't be mathematics or history.
I mean,
Possibly social studies.
Yeah, a little bit of humanities, maybe.
maybe a little humanitarian. Black
Yeah.
ice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything you guys want to speak on? Anything y'all been cooking up?
Buy our fucking energy drink powder on W.
Oh yeah, we never did the W sponsorship.
W.
Guys, we have our first sponsor, W.
W.
Ooh.
This is
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Virgin Mary. W is the Jesus that I follow.
This is the future.
Yeah.
It's the future.
I
Yeah,
pray.
if you buy gamer
in this
subs,
rug.
quit fucking buying it. Any of that
Yeah.
shit, dude. Get this. w.gg/palace. You get a
And you-
fucking 30% off discount. We get a little bit of cut of that.
No, they get a 10% discount.
They get a 10% discount. We get a little cut of that.
Yeah, we get a cut, and
If
the reason why
if we
W's is
could,
superior.
if we could give you a 30%, we would, but we
Uh,
can't because we're
hey,
Yes.
guys,
get us bigger and we'll get you a bigger discount.
yeah, use our code. You don't know what'll happen. Just use the code.
Keep using the
You
code.
could
dude.
get a anime titty cup. You could get
Yeah,
a monkey
anime
cup.
titty
There's a limited edition, 1 in 500. I got one. They're monkey cups. Get one. They're doing a war on energy, big energy. All those big energy drinks like Monster, Red Bull, all them fucks. Screw them. Get W.
Fuck
Why?
every other energy drink.
Do you wanna
dude.
know
This
why?
is cheaper. It has more vitamins, dude. It's healthier for you. It doesn't have bullshit food dyes. I don't know if Matt pointed that out to you, but when he held that cup up, it was
Yeah.
clear, and that's
It-
full of W.
Well, right now this has water in it, but I will go fill this up and I'll give you a demonstration.
You should have
We're
just
gonna
lied in the
Cut
first
this part
place.
out of
Yeah,
the thing. I
Yeah,
hope.
dude. All right,
you're
Joe,
making
you're
me
a good
do
editor.
more fucking work. Oh my god.
You
They
know
don't
how
tell
I
Logan to
felt,
cut
dude. Anytime
or
you
censor?
guys would say something too much.
Hey, you don't have to do the censor anymore. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Did Matt get rid of the W stuff in the drive?
That'd be pretty pathetic.
I can't find it anymore.
So yeah, fellas, Matt's walking up right now with his beautiful W energy drink in his little Virgin Mary cup.
I had a big
And you'll
bang moment.
notice that there's no food dyes whatsoever inside of it when he shows you it.
Yeah, once I finish with this demonstration. But I did notice that if you happen to have any kind of sticky note, whatever you want to put on this, on the back of this, clear's the way to go. Right now, Look at her. She's wearing a black top right now. Right now, she's wearing a red one now. There's a ways to go. I mean, what else can I tell you? And then, let me also introduce. This is what it is. It's powder. It's powder. You got a little scooper. Take a scooper. You got a little scoop. Nice little scoop. Hefty scoop.
Hey, Matt, I got a question.
Yeah.
Where's the W stuff? I need to see where the...
It's right here.
Don't do that now.
Okay, yeah, man. I mean in the drive.
W's right here. It's not in our drive. It's in W's Google Drive. And then you dump it on in there. I didn't put enough water in there, so it's going to be a little grainy. But once you have enough water in there, it won't be grainy. That's a big thing that I don't like about energy drinks is a lot of them are grainy. Especially when
W emulsifies very cleanly when you shake it.
Especially when you get to the very end. You could do a nice little shaker ball, so it really gets all the stuff shook around there. I like to throw a little bit of ice in there, you know, get a little crisp. And then you shake it around a little bit. Shake it around a little bit.
Yeah, guys, it's natural energy. There's
no
dyes.
It's not clear, but there's no dyes, and it's all natural flavors. Nothing's artificial. I can't tell you anything else that's bad about this thing. I mean, there's nothing bad about it.
You know what is bad about W's? Is that it's not in your fucking room right now.
Yeah.
That's the only bad thing about W's, and you can fix that by going to w's.gg, code Palace, 10% off. We get that money. Also, another great thing about W's, they put money in our pockets. That's good. You want to see your three favorite white boys doing the best podcast ever. You need to be buying some W's.
Yeah. You want to see handsome Jack Harlow make a little bit of money? w.gg/palace.
You want him to show the riz he truly has? Buy some freaking W's, dude.
Yeah. Get on the train. Get it while it's hot. They got a new blue raspberry flavor. Because I know
blue
everyone
raz
likes
always
blue
hits.
raspberry.
Always hits.
Buy those flavors.
Right now I'm sipping on W for Punch. Hit the lemon lime.
Alright, and that's our advertisement.
Yeah, did we say everything we needed to?
I don't have the script. That was 6 full minutes of just shilling W.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we need a shill. That's the thing. We need to shill a great product. Like W's.gg energy drink.
Check her out.
Check her out, please. We'll put links in the description.
Tell us what you think. We have inside abilities that we could speak with W, and maybe we could get your ideas approved.
How about
with
this?
And hey Joe, and with that we conclude our podcast. Whether or not buy w.gg/palace, we appreciate you watching, and I thank you for watching. So that's the
I
end of
edit
the podcast.
this, so I'll actually have the control. Hey guys, real quick.
See you later, dickheads.